Hey everybody! So Nas here, and I figured I should actually probably post to my alternate channel, like more than once every few months. I do want to start putting stuff over there. It's like ah, I don't know what to do with it. Like I kind of want to make it a vlog channel, kind of not. Like kind of put maybe highlights on. I don't know. I don't know. But I figured I would do this as just kind of something for the miscellany. Miscellany. So about like a year and a half ago on my Discord, we had like a big thing where everyone did political compass tests, and then we found out the political compass is more or less bullshit, so we did 8 values instead. And it's been a while. It's been a while, and I don't actually remember what I got, nor what the actual questions were. So I figured, fuck it. It's December. It is extremely fuck off cold. It's so cold that I'm pretty sure my phone turned off from the cold, most likely because I didn't charge it. So let's just see where I am, because I think I have a general idea, but I could be wrong. So fuck it, let's go. Let's start. You'll be presented with a series of statements. For each one, you click the button with your opinion on it. Yeah, sure, got it. Oppression, but 70 questions. Fuck me. Oppression by corporations is more of a concern than oppression by governments. I do a big disagree on that. If a corporation gets big enough to be oppressive, then it's a government anyway. At least as far as I'm concerned, which means that it's just oppression by governments. So, if a corporation becomes powerful enough to do it, then it's not a corporation. It's a government. It's necessary for the government to intervene in the economy to protect consumers. Depends. In the 1930s, the government did not intervene, which led to the Great Depression. But over-intervention leads to a controlled economy that has no free market growth and is basically a communist like not that it's communism, but basically it's about as good as a communist government's economy, which is not good. So I'm gonna say disagree, but with like a little asterisk on there. Free markets, free the people. You know what? Yeah, no, I agree, because once again, the people, because the freer the people means if you're free, you're also free to fuck up, which is what led to the Great Depression. Hoover wanted to fix the Great Depression by just letting the market just be completely free with zero government intervention. So yeah, the people were absolutely free to fuck up. So yeah, no, that's fair. It's better to maintain a well-balanced budget and ensure welfare for all citizens. Making sure that all of your citizenry is taken care of is a good thing, but it's not worth completely fucking your economy over. So I'm gonna say agree. Just because, would it be nice if everybody was completely taken care of and didn't have to worry about anything? Yes. Would people take advantage of that horrifically? Yes. Is it good to do without essentially having a monopoly on literally everything so you've got infinite money? No, it's not possible. Publicly funded research is more beneficial to the people than leaving it to the market. Once again, in some concepts, yes, but there's other ideas that people are not going to publicly fund. So yeah, it's like. Once again, it depends on the culture. If you come out, it's like, oh, I can find a cure to small penis. Yeah, and everyone will have gigantic penis. Would people vote for that? Yes. Would people, want to publicly fund that? Yes. Hey, here's research for, allowing trans people to completely transition biologically and actually be the biological sex that matches their gender. Would everyone want to fund that? Unfortunately, no. Including some trans people would not want to fund that, which is fucked. I've met that. There are people that refuse transition surgery of any form, and it's fucked. And I disagree. But if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But yeah. So On the one hand, publicly funded means it belongs to the people. On the other hand, people vote for funding stupid shit. So I'm gonna go neutral on that one. That would go either way. International trade is beneficial. Yes, so long as you don't let it dictate policy. Yeah. From each according to his ability, to each according to his needs. I'm going to say... Christ, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say... I disagree on this, because this, honestly, I get the spirit behind this is good, but... I don't know, like, I feel like that if you're really good at something, you should not be penalized. You know, it's like, and that's what I love. Okay, maybe this is just like where I'm at, but like where I'm at, like in the world. But like, yeah, I feel like the idea that, oh, you're really good at something, that means that you have to give more. Yeah, while people who suck at shit, like, just get things. I feel like I'm against that. Everybody should have the same benefits. And if you're good at something, you should be able to use that as a net profit to enrich yourselves or others the way you see fit. That's where I'm at on that one. So I'm gonna hit a disagree on that. Hit that fat yeet. It would be best if social programs are... Oh, fuck no! No! That is Hoover shit right there. No! That is Great Depression right there. That's what Hoover thought. Like, fucking, Hoover thought that when the fucking... I know I keep going back to the Great Depression, but a lot of economic, like, no-nos can just be, like, point at the Great Depression and be like, no, look at him. Look at him and laugh. Like, during the Great Depression, Hoover was of the opinion that if the economy started to crash, the rich people would start using charitable donations to preserve the economy and help their workers. No, Carnegie was the only robber baron of the era that was anything like that, and anyone that... Like, Carnegie is the only one who actually helped poor people. Like, the Rockefellers kind of did later, but it was very much tacit and, like, peer pressure, essentially. Like, Carnegie basically wrote a book saying that if you are rich, yet it kind of falls to you to not slam the door behind you, and if someone comes to you needing help and it's a valid reason, then give them a little bit of help. You know, be a decent fucking human being. Like, don't give handouts to everyone, but, you know, like, help someone out if they need it. Taxes should be increased on the rich to provide for the poor. I mean, I honestly think everyone should just pay a flat tax rate. That's just me, though. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, like in Florida, like, Florida, we don't have an income tax, but we have a federal tax. And, you know, I'm just gonna say, fuck it. I don't have the number to my head. Like, if I was only making, like, $10 a month, if I was that destitute, 10% of that is $1, right? 10% of $1 million is a lot more than $1, you know? Like, yeah, nah, I big disagree on that. Just give everyone a flat fucking tax rate, Jesus. Inheritance is, yes, if I make a shit zillion dollars in my lifetime and I'm not able to spend it, then, like, the reason I made that shit zillion dollars is to help my family. And if I dictate that my family gets to benefit from my hard work, then who the fuck is the government to tell me otherwise? Public utilities like roads and electricity should be publicly owned. I'm from a country that actually does stuff like this. No, it doesn't work. The trains in England fucking suck. And, I mean, they still suck, but they suck slightly less now that they're privately owned, in my opinion. But it's been a minute since I've been back there, so I don't know if that's changed, but... Excessive government intervention is a threat to the economy? Yes. Excessive, yes. The government should be there to kind of, like, nudge shit along if need be, but not, like, just be like, yes, the cost of bread is 5 ruble. Like, no. Those with greater ability to pay should receive better healthcare. Fucking no. Quality education is a right of all people. Yes. The means of production should belong to the workers who... Get the fuck out of here, Engels! The United Nations should be abolished. What the fuck does the United Nations even do? Like, I don't think the United Nations should be abolished. but I feel like the United Nations should be basically a thing where all the countries get together and hash out their disagreements. And I think that's more or less what they do. So I'm going to hit a disagree, not a strong disagree, because I think the United Nations definitely is very toothless when it comes to telling the bigger countries to shut the fuck up, so I'm going to disagree on that. Military action by our nation is often necessary to protect... Well, yeah, that's the whole point of a fucking military. I support regional union. No! The European Union is a fucking scam! I support to maintain... Yep. Fucking... No. There's a reason that nations exist. Like, nations exist because national sovereignty is important, and that and groups of people get together with people that are akin to them to create strong national bonds. And then nations then bond together and become allies based on slightly weaker bonds. So, like, England is allies with America because we have a lot of the same values as cultures. But the average American and the average English person, if you put them together, they're going to have a lot more differences than two Americans or two Englishmen. You know, like, that's just how it fucking works. That's just how it fucking works. Like, a German and an Englishman are so fucking far removed, it's ridiculous. Like, an Englishman and a European are so fucking far removed in political philosophy. There's a reason why the English invented liberalism. Like, and why a lot of English political theory is based on the power of the individual, while a lot of European political theory is based on the power of the conglomerate. Like, there's a reason for that. A united world government would be beneficial to... No, I seriously think if Earth ever becomes like a united front, it's going to be a confederacy instead. Like, I don't agree. Like, the whole federation shit in Star Trek, that's a big no. I mean, I think the Federation is like an autonomous unitary government, right? But yeah, no, like this is just going to ask, like, unless you annihilate every culture and make Earth a monoculture, this isn't going to work, Chief. So I'm going to just go big disagree. It's important to retain peaceful relations and further our strength. I mean, you want to be strong, but you don't want to be bullying everyone. Otherwise, that's China. So I'm going to say agree. Wars do not need to be justified to other countries. I mean, if you want allies, they do. Military spending is a waste of money. I mean, overspending, yes. Spending in general, no. You need to be able to protect yourself in case someone starts acting demicky, so, disagree. International aid is a waste of money. Oh, this is gonna make me sound bad, but if it's international aid and there's nothing coming back, and also you've got, like, big problems in your own country, yes, it is. Like, if you help out a country and they turn around and they do nothing for you in return, meanwhile you have, like, homeless people, drug problems, murders, all this shit going on in your own borders, it's like giving a homeless person $100 when you have $150. Like, no, Chief, now that homeless person has more money than you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, I'm gonna do a small agree on that one. Not a big agree, a small agree. Because you should help other people, but not if, like, you could be, if you could be fixing your own problems first, I don't know, like, you don't help mow a neighbor's lawn if your lawn is overgrown with fucking monkeys and shit. My nation is great. Not right now, it's not. Research should be conducted on an international scale. I guess if a bunch of scientists and a bunch of nations agree that something has to be researched, then yeah, I'd say that. Government should be accountable to the international community. In what way? If it's accountable in that they're oppressing and butchering their people, yes. If it's accountable as in they've decided they want to legalize abortion, no. That's not Europe. I'm gonna go neutral on that one. Even while protesting an authoritarian government, violence is not accepted. Yeah, no. If you throw the first punch, you're the bad guy. If you're protesting peacefully and the government starts lighting you up, then yeah, fucking pick up your gun and boogaloo time. But otherwise, no. My religious values should be spread. Fuck no. Our nation's values should be spread as much as possible. I mean, my nation invented liberal democracy, so yes. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, okay, I mean, I know, like, what this is saying. Like, oh, man, no, like, hamburgers and blue jeans and fucking bullshit like that, but I'm saying, but my nation in that phrase is England, by the way, like, not America. So, I'm gonna go neutral on that one, because I know what I want that to mean, but I get the feeling I know what they want this to mean as well, so. Very important to maintain law and order. I believe in minimal government possible, but also you can't have fucking boogaloo in the streets all the time, so I'm gonna hit neutral on that. The general populace makes yes, they do, but it's their decisions to make. Victimless crimes such as drug use should, yeah. Once again, like, if you are not hurting someone else, then what is? It's not my problem. If you want to smoke up meth and fucking like die in your own fucking house, it's not my problem. Like, I mean, that's your choice. If you want to do that, then okay, yeah, sure, go for it. I don't want to punish people for doing shit that's literally the only victim is themselves. Sacrifice of some liberties is no. Government surveillance is necessary for no. The very existence of the state is a threat to our liberty. No. Social contract, chief. Regardless of political opinion, it's important to side with your country. No. All authority should be questioned. Yes. A hierarchical state is best. No. It's important that the government follows the majority opinion, even if it's wrong. That's what democracy is. That's what a real liberal democracy is. The government is there to follow the will of the people and to provide a safety net for when shit fucks up. But if the people say that they want to put their dicks in the toaster, you best hold out the fucking toaster and then get ready to fucking call 911 when they burn their dick off. The stronger the leadership, the better. Strong leaders are good, but they can't be too strong, so I'm gonna hit neutral on that. Democracy is more than a decision-making process. The fuck does that mean? Environmental regulations are essential. Yes. Yes, they are. Because so the environment gets fucked with either, like, runaway capitalism or communism. Either way. Like, if you do runaway capitalism and there's no regulation on the economy, then one business can just decide, yeah, fuck this rainforest and set it on fire. But during the Soviet Union, and also in China, because a lot of public... Okay, not so much in China anymore, but in the Soviet Union, definitely. A lot of land was just like, oh, this is public land. It belongs to everyone, so people will take care of it because it belongs to everyone. No, the opposite was the case. People would roll up, they would litter, they would destroy things, they would just fuck shit up in, like, a massive way. And their opinion would be, oh, tovarish, someone else will take care of it. It belongs to everyone. But no one did. So you have a lot of environmental damage to Russia that just was not fixed and probably will never get fixed because it's like been there for so fucking long. So I'm gonna say, yeah, you need to protect the environment a little bit. A better world will come from automation, science, and technology. Yes, it will, but for who? That's the thing. Children should be educated and religious, and nope. Traditions are of no value on their own. I disagree. There are reasons for traditions existing, but not all of the reasons are good reasons. So I'm gonna hit that yeet on that one. Religion should be nope. Churches should be taxed the same way yep. Climate change is currently one of the greatest threats to our way of life. Okay, I'm gonna catch flack for this. No. Like, climate change is a big deal, but there are greater threats right now. Like, for example, so I know this is gonna sound like, oh, that's just climate change, but pollution. That's just dangerous on itself, not just from the climate change thing, because you're literally poisoning the air that we breathe. That's not so much climate change as that is just pumping the fucking air full of poison. Belligerent states that have nuclear weapons, that's another one. Like, the climate change... I'm not saying climate change is solved, but, like, we're at least making steps towards it. So it's still a problem, but it's not the biggest problem. Like, don't stop working on climate change, but, like, realize that there are a lot of other problems we need to be fixing as well. So I'm gonna hit the disagree on that one. It's important that we work as a united world to combat climate. I mean, yeah, I agree on that one. Yeah, not the biggest threat, but we definitely need to fucking solve it. Society was better many years ago than it is now. Society has always been shit. If anything, we're getting slightly better. But of course, that can always backslide, because that's usually how human development works. We improve as a society, then something happens, we backslide halfway, then we make our way back up, backslide, back a bit. You know, like, that's just kind of how human progress has always been, which is really unfortunate. It's important to maintain the traditions of our past, so long as it is not, you know, like female genital mutilation or fucking suicide bombing. Yes, that it is important you maintain the good traditions. Like, yeah, no. It's important that we think in the long term beyond our lifespan. Fuck you, I'm immortal, but no. That's the goal, but yeah, no, you don't want to just fuck the planet, just say, make a quick buck. Yeah, no. You don't want to just, like, put your dick in, like, fucking, to prove the power of flex tape, I sawed the planet in half. You don't want to do that. Reason is more important than maintaining our culture. Fucking no. No, like, these are not... You can keep your culture while still having reason, but if you reason that your culture is kind of shitty, then yeah, you should change your culture. That's how culture evolves. That's part of culture, for fuck's sake. You know, I'm going to hit the neutral on that, because I feel like this is a leading question, and I'm not sure where it's going. Drug use should be legal. Yep. No culture is superior to others. Now, you know what? I'm gonna say that, yeah, there are some cultures that are better than others. I would say that the Greco-Roman culture was superior to the fucking Assyrian culture. You know, the ones that made fucking rugs out of human skin. I'm gonna say that, I don't know, Chief. I'm gonna say that, yeah, that one's better. Like, the Greco-Roman culture is better than that one. Sex, and note, I didn't say any current culture, so you can't get mad at me on that one. Sex outside marriage is immoral. Disagree bigly. If we accept migrants at all, it's important they assimilate into our culture. I mean, I agree, but mostly just because I'm from a culture that has, like, thousands of years of precedence. So it's like, if you don't assimilate, it's going to be hard. You're going to just make problems for yourself and others. Like, if it's America, then not so much, because America, you're a big melting pot of, like, a shit zillion different cultural enclaves. So, for you guys, it's not that big a deal. But for European cultures that have existed for thousands of years, it's kind of a thing. So, I'm gonna just hit the big agree on that one. Abortion should be prohibited. No. Gun ownership should be prohibited. No. It supports single-payer universal health care. I mean, so long as they didn't say free health care, yeah, I agree. Prostitution should be illegal. Prostitution's the oldest fucking... Prostitution is the oldest fucking, like, profession. No. Disagree. Maintaining family values is essential. I'm gonna hit the agree on that, because broken families don't really work. A lot of times it raises kind of fucked up kids. Like, not saying that, like, all kids get fucked up, but, like, there's... I don't know, like... Dysfunctional families are really fucky. So, yeah, I'm gonna hit the agree on that one. Now, if you got parents that constantly fight or beat their kids, like, for no reason, divorced parents, like, parents that have to work all day to support their kids, like, by themselves, like, yeah, no, it does kind of fuck up the family dynamic a little, and it does teach, because kids imitate what they learn, so, like, imitate what they see as well, and not just learn. So, yeah, no, I'm gonna say that. To chase progress at all costs is dangerous. I disagree. I mean, if you fuck up the progress, then yeah, fair enough, but you should chase progress. Genetic modification is a force for good, even on... Yeah, no, fuck it. Fucking, like, give me fucking laser eyes, dude. Just go. Let's just fucking, like, let me jump 20 feet in the fucking air. Strongly agree. which open our borders to immigration. No, don't allow immigration. Don't just go like, oh, fucking everybody come in. So I'm gonna just hit the neutral on that one, because I don't want to disagree, because I'm an immigrant. Like, the American immigration system works. It does. Like, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but permanently moving to another country should be a pain in the ass, you know? Like, you have to lift up everything and pick up sticks and go. Like, and even then, it works fine. Just, you apply for it, they do a background check, they make sure you're not, like, you know, big crime boy. Like, America's probably got the loosest immigration on the fucking planet. Like, my parents, before I was born, they tried to move to Canada, and Canada said no. And yet, like, and then, like, when I was, like, fucking 12, I think? Yeah, they decided to go to America, and America was like, yeah, no, fuck it, come on in. Like, fuck it, and nothing really changed for them. They're the same people. They do not change. So, yeah, I'm gonna say America's, like, no, I'm gonna hit the neutral on that one. Don't, like, regulate it, but don't, like, over-regulate it or under-regulate it. Governments should be concerned about foreigners as they are about their own citizens. I disagree. I would say worry about your own citizens first. Make sure their welfare is taken care of first before you worry about other people. All people, regardless of factors like culture, correction. Yeah, no, everybody's a fucking human being. Like, take care of your own first, but don't fucking just say, oh, that guy's from fucking... That guy's from a place I don't like. Fuck that guy. Like, no, like... I didn't want to say a country, because I don't know, like... I don't want anybody, like, taking that as, like, as an attack, just because I'm picking a country off the top of my head. But, like, that guy's from Canada! Fuck that guy! There. Canadians are too polite. They won't take offense at that. Like, don't do that, you know? Like, it's... Everybody is the same. Like, make sure your own shit's taken care of first, but, like, if someone comes up to you and is like, hey, man, like... What's good? Like, don't just be like, oh, you're not one of mine, fuck you. Like, don't do that. That's fucking stupid. It's important that we further my group's goals above all others. The lizard people? No. I mean, historically, that's how humanity works. Each tribe advocates its own advancement without a ton of regard to others, except for if the other tribes are, you know, part of the group through alliance. And it's worked for us for, like, ever. But at the same time, I mean, what do you mean by group? Do you mean country? Because if you mean country, then yes. If you mean race, then no, that's stupid. So I'm gonna hit the small agree on that. Alright, so let's see where we're at. Alright, so economic axis, centrist. Yeah, so yeah, you know what, this is more or less... I mean, I would say that my equality is a bit higher than that. I'd say I would be closer more to 50-50, but I do believe that in, like, free markets and all that shit. But I also believe that people are equal, and that's fair. Diplomatic axis, nation versus the world. Yeah, that seems about right, actually. Civil axis, liberal versus... Yeah, no... Big liberal. Big... Silence, liberal! Closest match, liberalism. Yeah! Lock boys, represent! It's real lock hours, motherfucker! Oh, boy, alright. Civil axis, liberal, society axis, progressive, yeah. Your closest match, liberalism. Ideological matching is work in progress. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Fucking, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense right there. Yeah, that is John fucking Locke right there. Let's get a fucking definition. Yeah. It's a political and moral philosophy based on liberty, consent of the governed, and equality before the law. Yeah, that is why liberalism fit. Fucking, I feel like they don't like liberalism in America. I don't know about that one, Chiefs. Fuck Fuck off. Yep. Liberals espouse a wide variety of views depending on their understanding of these principles, but they generally support limited government, individual rights, democracy, secularism, gender equality, racial equality, internationalism, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and freedom of religion. Yellow is a political color most commonly associated with liberalism. Yeah, and I agree with all of that. What are you defining as internationalism? Internationalism is a political principle which transcends nationalism, advocates a greater political or economic cooperation among nations and people. Yes, asterisk on that one. Like, I'm of the opinion that countries should put themselves first, but they should work with others. You know, like I said before, make sure your own lawn is cut before you lend your lawnmower to the guy next door. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at on that one. But definitely, yeah, like, lend your lawnmower to the guy, like, but make sure you got your shit set up first, you know? Like, that's where I'm at on that one. Like, yeah. So I guess, fucking, I guess now y'all can fucking hit me. Y'all can just fucking hit me with this from now on. Just hit me with the fucking silence, liberal. Oh, yo, that's actually fucking cool. The fucking laser beam, that's actually pretty neat. Boy, yeah, this was fun. I'm gonna leave a link to the 8 values down in the description. Let me know what you guys get down in the comments if you want to do it. That didn't take too long. That took about like half an hour. And even then, like, I was dicking around on it a lot, so it'd probably take you guys a lot less time. But yeah, let me know what you guys get down there. Oh boy. This is fun. I might just start doing this like every year. Just at the end of each year, be like, hey, where am I at? Have I been jaded by society yet? Let me... Oh, boy. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know down there, everybody. So, yeah, as always, I am Nozzi-Chan. I do want to start posting on Nozzi-Chan After Dark a bit more. I don't even know how many of you are actually even fucking subscribed to this channel. I don't know what the bleed over is, but... Yeah. I'm gonna try posting it more. I just don't know what I want to post. So if you guys have any ideas of stuff you want to see from me, like be it like more vlogs, maybe. Like I don't know. I don't really want to make a daily vlog channel, but fuck it. It might be fun. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know down there. Down there in the comments. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video, everybody. Most importantly involved, become a trash mammal today, and I will see you around the